Hi, this is Stephen Preston for InBroadcast, and with me is Francois Quereuil from Aspera. And Francois, you're going to tell us about some of the new developments for moving your media faster.
Hi, Stephen. Well, at BVE, we're showcasing our new Aspera Files software as a service. So customers have been asking us for a long time to provide them with a service that would include all of the performance of Aspera and the simplicity of the file transfer systems they use today. And so we came out with Aspera Files earlier this year, and we're showcasing some of the functionality, but also some of the adoption that has been going on of the technology. We actually just announced that Base Media Cloud, who are a new service provider here in the UK, are basing their service on the Aspera Files to help their customers move, deliver, and exchange very large amounts of video content.
And looking ahead, perhaps, for later in the year, there's some big shows coming up. Is there anything going to be announced there?
We try and innovate as much as we can as we go along. So the Aspera File service is going to continue to gain in new functionality, that's for sure. We are spending quite a bit of time with our streaming technology at the moment, which we've announced officially last year, and that is getting a lot of momentum in the marketplace. And we are going to showcase new things in the way of streaming at upcoming shows. Also, still working on performance, so we're trying to always push the envelope when it comes to what Aspera is capable of doing. So currently looking at research projects to eventually show how we can transfer data at 100 gigabits per second at global distances, which is Aspera can do it on the network, but we're working with a lot of storage vendors and computing vendors to figure out how to end-to-end go at that kind of speed over networks.
And the streaming technology, has that proved successful?
Yes, very, very much so. So the main test bed for that was the FIFA World Cup. I think it was a couple years ago, where it was used as the main real-time transport for all the second screen content that was delivered to iPads, to mobile phones during the event. And now this technology is being embedded into a lot of other systems and a lot of new things. We're showing it here right now, and I think the attributes are, when you think streaming, you think watching something on your telly, and at the end of the day it works really well, you have great picture, etc. But there's some things that you hardly ever notice anymore. It does take a little bit to start up, and then there are some glitches along the way, and maybe it kind of goes down in quality. Well, those things are things that are not impacting our technology. We're able to sustain a quality level and also not have sort of these rebuffering and glitches, artifacts that plague streaming. So not only does it have consumer applications, but it also has applications in the actual production process where you could use a live stream over IP at global distances, even use the cloud for transcoding, those kind of things. So we see it in sort of maybe on the production end as well as the distribution end.
And has there been any successes in terms of clients?
Yeah, so it's we're very lucky at Aspera. We actually have amazing clients, and they always want to do new things, and they push us to do new things, which is very cool. Recently, we've around the BVE trade show, we've been announcing a few new wins. Smoke and Mirrors, visual effects and post-production company, has now switched from another file transfer platform to Aspera, and it's making a huge difference in their workflow. They have to connect various offices, London, New York, Chennai, and they have to expand also to China and another location I can't remember. So really purely in the post-production process, being able to ingest content, being able to share projects, being able to distribute back to clients, those are things that Aspera enable at Smoke and Mirrors. I talked about Base Media Cloud a little earlier. Also something that's been really interesting over the past couple months, two of the world's biggest film festivals have happened. The Sundance in the US and the Berlin Film Festival just ended. And both of these festivals have adopted Aspera technology not only for ingest to receive the films from the filmmakers who are participating in the festival, but also both of these festivals have significant challenges in terms of distributing the films to the various venues and screening rooms. And since now everything's digital, they receive everything in DCP format. They wanted to move now to a fully digital workflow, and both the festivals have been using Aspera end to end.
Well, that's very good. Thank you, Francois. Thank you very much for talking to me. This is Stephen Preston for InBroadcast.